How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. Lottogo sent me this multiple phone charger stand. Now, not everyone has a lot of different phones that you want to charge all at the same time in the same place, but for those of us that do, you might want to look at something like this. Let me unbox this, show you what's inside, and also test it out a little bit. It comes in a plain box like this. Unwrap this. This thing's made out of bamboo. It has a little cover here. Let me remove that. Some silica gel. Over here is a power cord. Inside over here, there's another thing I need to remove. This little charger thing inside is actually pretty hefty, and I think it might do pretty well in terms of just taking this as a travel charger. So there's another little instruction thing over here. Charge up to 6 devices, charge your smartphone, charge a power bank, product warranty card. 100 to 240 volts means you can plug it into most anything just with an adapter. 5 volt, 8 amps, that's a lot of juice. Most people will not ever really need to charge 8 amps at a single time. A bunch of typical warnings for electronics. So what is this thing? I hope there's a treasure underneath. Oh, there is something. Oh, there's a couple of little USB cables here. This is a very tiny micro USB cable, 2 of them, and 3 of them. Over here is their very subtle Lottogo label, which I appreciate so that, you know, it won't be blaring. Over here is a little lid thing, and you can see here, you can just see through. I suppose you can put change or whatever kind of knickknacks here, and then a bunch of pens over there. This is the back side of it, and I think you just put in this charger. It's pretty snug over here. You just gotta put this power cable through, and then you wrap this cable around here, and then you make it come out of the back right here. Then we can put in the lid on top to cover everything up like that. There's a little bit of imperfection here. Let me see if I can scrape that off. Well, I'm not sure what that is actually, and it doesn't really come off. Part of the wood grain, but kind of sticks out a little bit. Here's the underside of it with these little feet, and then at the bottom you have these pretty dense foam-like feet things. So if I put it down and try to move it around, it kind of grips on pretty well. Each single USB port can supply up to 2.4 amps, and that's pretty beefy for each single one. And in total, all of them can add up to be 8 amps. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in one of their short cables right here, and I guess it's just going to lay around like this, and then when you're ready to charge, you take your phone, plug it in over here, it vibrates saying yes, there's power, okay, it's charging. This old school Kindle is probably oversized for this thing, but let me just try to shove this in this higher one. You know, at first I was thinking, man, no one would need 5 or 6 charge plugs, and actually I do have that many devices. It's just that I never thought of just kind of having a stand where it can just kind of put them vertically like this and save space. So now over here I have a lightning cable. If you plug this in, it's gonna have a lot of extra wire like this. I'm plugging it into 3rd position and then plug it into the phone over here. You'll notice there's a whole bunch of cable over here. Take all this out and try to shove most of your cable in here to try to hide some of the cables, because it comes with these short ones which would you know, make your cable clutter not look so bad like that, and just leave just enough to come out, and then it'll look a bit neater. Surprisingly neater than what I normally have everything. Now I have a whole bunch of these, you know, random knives, pens, and things like that. I suppose it can go over here in the back. It's kind of blocking a little bit of the pens over here. So maybe if I move it down one, yeah, it works a little bit better like that. And also this little change holder thing, put some candy in there. Pretty neat. I was skeptical I would even need something like this because I don't have 5 phones right off the bat, but considering that I can put my Kindle here, I do have a 2nd phone, and I have other devices that requires micro USB, so I might just actually take this and, you know, put it somewhere and integrate it into my charging arsenal. So this does neaten things up a bit. Thanks for watching this review of this Lottogo multiple phone charger stand. If you're interested in one of these, check out my affiliate link down in the video description below. I also have an Audible link down in the video description below where you can get a free audiobook, a Patreon over here, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.